Hey there everyone, this is Rao. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Here we are playing the amazing, and I mean amazing map, Totenreich, that has greatly proved me wrong. During my trailer reaction, I was giving this map a lot of flack. I was actually the opposite of what people were saying. People were actually hyped for this map, but I was actually kind of the opposite. I was more so disappointed with how, I suppose, dull, is that the right word? A little dull. But now that I've played the map, and now that I've kind of come to learn how to do a lot more stuff, get to see more of the map, get to see more of, again, the Easter egg, I come to understand that no, I think I was just completely wrong, and I had a completely wrong mentality. And I, as a fan, can definitely say that I messed up, and that I wanted to give this map a shot. And this is actually my first playthrough right here. Now, there's not too much happening, but I did do the Easter egg literally last night with a random stranger. Basically got to the boss fight and we took care of business. So we do have that taken care of. But I don't want to speak too much about the Easter egg, but more so about how amazing it is that we have a map like this that has proved basically everyone wrong, including me. I can safely say that this is probably going to be one of the best zombies maps in a long time. And it's crazy to say that it took them so long to get to this point. Cold War, Black Ops 6, like there was literal moments of greatness. There was so many moments of greatness that we saw amazing maps in Black Ops 6 like Terminus. We saw amazing maps in Cold War like Mars or Toten. But again, those were specific maps that a lot of people just kind of skimmed through. At the end of the day, a lot of folks wanted to have a little bit more content in their zombies map. And sadly, in this case, a lot of the maps, Black Ops 6 and Cold War, did not have that exact depth that we have in this map. And it's crazy to even say that right now. The fact that I can say that now is awesome, y'all. I am super excited that this map, out of any map, has that feature. It is a really cool thing to basically know the zombies, well, I'm not gonna say it like that, the zombies is back with a vengeance. They're clearly very interested in trying to make sure that everything is back to normal and fix the issues that they had basically building up here in Black Ops 7. Totenreich, without a doubt, is that solution. I'm not going to do a lot of cutouts. I'm going to do basically just pure commentary here, pure freestyle, because Totenreich deserves to be praised, and it definitely deserves to be sung upon, because if we don't get another map like this, or if we don't get quality like this down the road, when are we going to speak up, right? Like, we need to speak up now, or else we are going to lose chances like this. Treyarch, thank y'all so much for putting in that extra work. I don't know what y'all were thinking with Paradox Junction. We're gonna just say that was a little slap on the wrist. That's it. Thank y'all for this amazing map. The one weapon is fun. Sure, it's not as strong, and I'm sure y'all can focus on that. I mean, y'all able to give the ice staff some crazy damage, but y'all can give this really cool weapon a bit more strength. You know, come on now. Let's be real about this. Now, there are other issues in the map that, you know, you could talk about, you could complain about. You could say that maybe it's not exactly like Black Ops 3 zombies, like switch the engine, it's gonna be better, right? And sure, to that extent, I could be like, some stuff is better back then and some stuff is better now. And in my opinion, I believe that Totenreich is better here in Black Ops 7, not in Black Ops 3. You might be wondering, what do I mean by that? And well, it's that modern zombie aspect. Again, this map has modern zombies in its mind. Sure, you switch out the engine, you'll be saying, well, isn't it the same thing? And it's like, yeah. But think about it. If you switch the engine out and try to compare Totenreich as a Black Ops 3 map, it just falls short to literally every map in that game. It's this small fishing like village as a map compared to like the multiple maps in Black Ops 3 just does not mesh well. In comparison, it is a thief of joy, which is why I am ceasing or ending comparisons with Totenreich. Because if we're going to compare Totenreich, it has to be with Modern Zombies. And the only reason why I say that is because we can no longer compare to Origins. Clearly, this is not Origins. There is call-outs, of course. There are references, but there is not a single connection. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. There are connections. There's literally a whole robot in there. Okay, but what I'm more so mean to say, there isn't anything like as a sequel kind of thing. Like, oh, hey, iStaff 2.0 or some stuff, right? Lore-wise, it makes sense, though. It makes sense that we're finally in the area where they build the damn robots. Where we're finally discovering where these giant 6 robots, I believe, in total, were made and created. Now we know. Now we have an idea of where those origin robots came from. Or the one robot from der Eisendrache. They probably got it from here. They probably got it from the fishing village here in Totenreich. Now, of course, back in Black Ops 3, you didn't know that, but now you kind of have this map to kind of squeeze it in a little bit, which is really, 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 really cool. Now, let's get into the map itself. Totenreich is a pretty big map. I think out of all the maps, though, here in Black Ops 7, it is without a doubt the main map that is the most regular as a zombies map. Ashes has a lot of gimmicks to it. Astra is just a little bit smaller. Paradox, again, I'm not even going to try to compare. And survival maps are, again, survival maps. They are much smaller in scope. So this being the first, honestly, true zombies map out of Black Ops 7 is kind of crazy. Like, no wonder people are generally loving this, because it generally feels like, in a weird way, Cold War and Black Ops 6 again. Funny enough, but instead of having that, like that oomph from like the Black Ops 7 gimmicks that they've been trying to do with like basically each map, now it's just straight up standard zombies, but given with lots, and I mean lots of love. I am doing a lot of yapping here, but I am all meaning to say that they give this map its respect, its due diligence, and I am so happy to announce that. From, again, the Easter egg to the wonder weapon, and I am so happy to say this, y'all, but even to the lore, this map without a doubt is the most defined zombies map here in Black Ops 7. And I hate to say it, but it might be the most up until maybe the final map, or hell, even Takio's map. It's going to be weird, right, to see exactly what they're going to do for that. If we can see the kind of quality from here, that would be awesome, right? Like, seeing this kind of quality on those maps in the future is going to be awesome. And if that's what we're going to see, especially with now I believe, it's not even a rumor now, but I believe it has been confirmed that Treyarch has or is getting help from another studio now. And it's not Raven, I believe. I believe it's just another company entirely. And Totenreich is a clear example that they're doing a really good job with this map. I hope people come back to give this map a try, and I hope people come back in general, or hell, even give this map a shot in general, because it's a lot of fun, y'all. It really does feel like DLC 3, because again, it's so much stuff in this map, y'all. I've barely skimmed a lot of what I could really talk about this map. And I'm sure I'm missing so much stuff. Side Easter eggs, again, small stuff. Like, I know there's a gnome Easter egg. I know there's a Viking helmets. I'm not here about all that. I am here to speak with the casual fan base and be like, hey, y'all, this map is pretty damn good. Go give it a shot. Like, there are cool stuff in this map to do, man. There are your own cool stuff to do. I really enjoy the fact that there are gimmicks just inside its own map, man. There is nothing else that honestly makes me more mad than when every map feels the same, right? Black Ops 6 had that problem. Sadly, that was the main problem. Here in Black Ops 7, you can safely say that each map is different. Going back to what I was saying earlier, right? About how Ashes has its own gimmick, Astra, and same with Paradox, right? Well, to kind of talk more about it and to kind of finalize my points here about why Totenreich is such a goated map, I'm going to finalize my thoughts here. Ashes had again the transit route kind of style, with the truck, with old Tessie driving around. It was a huge map that again had the gimmick of you driving around. It wasn't a normal map that you would just run around normally. Like, you could use the jump pads, but again, those are jump pads. Those are transportation systems. You couldn't just walk, right? And again, to an extent, the zip lines are a little bit more so to that, right? But again, I'm kind of skipping ahead. Astra is a much smaller map in scope, and while it does have some gravitational areas, it's not exactly the main gimmick. I would say the main gimmick is in fact Oscar, because you are in a tight area and you're basically stuck with this little murder alien machine. And I think that was the point they were trying to go for. It was supposed to be this kind of horror-like laboratory up in literal space, but it really didn't become like that, and now they've kind of tuned down Oscar, so it makes Astra even less fun, I would say, because Oscar is the reason why you wanted to kind of, you know, fight. And of course, Paradox. I mean, what can I say about Paradox? It's the smallest map in the game, Liberty Falls-esque. I mean, that's literally the only reason why they did that, y'all. That's literally the only reason why. Again, all of those three maps had something different from each other, though, y'all. And this map, Totenreich, is a classic modern zombies map. It is a hybrid of everything that we've always wanted, from again the classic to the modern system. And I believe that Totenreich, without a doubt, is an S. Maybe a little too high, but I would definitely say at least an A tier map, because this map is amazing and I absolutely enjoy everything this map has to offer. Thank y'all so much for checking out my video. I know it's a lot of yapping, but again, it is Totenreich, y'all. Gotta get back to the grind, y'all. This has been Raul. Have a wonderful day, and please take care.